Are we recording? We're recording.
Hey guys.
We're together. Yay! No mics.
No mics. Couldn't do it.
It wasn't in the possibilities for us today, but
Made it to the headquarters.
we're at HQ in NYC. Maria's moving here. We've determined.
Yeah.
So Maria came for 48 hours less.
I would say like 36.
Yep. And we did a lot. We got a lot accomplished.
These feet.
We're in pain.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna move for the rest of the night once Maria leaves. Until then, we're just gonna podcast.
Just gonna talk it up.
Talk it up. So last night, Maria came for the Role Model concert. We had so much fun.
It was so good.
We personally did. Other people,
Actually, let's talk about that. Do's and don'ts at a concert.
we were disturbed a little bit.
I feel like
By,
we need
like-
a blanket.
You want a
I
blanket?
just feel like we need one. Don't you
Okay.
think? No?
I mean, you can need one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The girls were not girlying.
No. So, like, Maria and I made our way to the front, and literally everybody is standing there like this.
It was so odd.
No one. No one.
I don't know that anybody like was dancing besides us.
No. Like, they were singing and maybe like.
jumping with their phones.
No, I don't even. Nobody was jumping because everybody was trying to take their still little video. It was so weird.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had fun. I danced my little heart out, and this girl next to me had like a huge bag at one point. Did you see that interaction?
Was she the one in the dress?
She had like this huge tote bag
No, I don't think
thing
so.
right here. And she was using it to like get into me.
Here's what I think is strange about ladies. Here's what I think. Women get so possessive and weird about their favorite artists. Like, nobody else can like this person.
Yeah.
Especially going to the concert where we're all like delusional and like this is our chance to make eye contact with this person and fall in love.
Yeah.
We're all having these same thoughts. So when two fun girls just are here to have a good time, at the end of the day, we know nobody's
falling in love.
Nobody's falling in love tonight. So we're there to have a good time and dance. And the girls just couldn't handle it. I went to the bathroom. Allie saved our spot. It was so hard to get back through. Because they were all just so mad that I was pushing my way to where I was.
Back
He's
to
not-
where I was.
It's not, you getting pushed back a step away is not like lessening your chance of role models.
Yeah. There were girls there. This was before like anyone did any pushing.
Yeah.
There were girls there that like when we got in, we just went to like the side. We started talking to these girls. They got there at 1 p.m. We were right next to them.
We walked right, there were no people. Like we walked right up to the stage.
Yeah. And they got there at 5 we got there at 6 p.m. They got there at 1 p.m. Like that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
My one friend went to his concert in Charlotte, and she said people were camped out from 11 p.m. the night before.
That's crazy.
It's just like not necessary.
No, it's not.
But all in all, it was a very fun concert.
It was really good.
He did great.
I feel like it was quick.
It was so quick.
Like I don't really remember. Like I remember
I blacked out. Not from alcohol, from
fun.
joy and like adrenaline.
Like I want to say he sang like 8 songs.
That is what it feels like. I think it was like 10. Like,
Is that not a lot?
it's not a lot. Part
It's
of me
not
is like,
Taylor Swift. I get it.
yeah, part of me is like, oh, we used to the Eras tour where she just sings like every
3
song
hours.
she's ever made.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, not everybody's built for that, and that's okay.
he did sing The Longest Goodbye last night.
I don't think it was the whole entire song, right? He cut some songs short, I think.
Maybe because of his voice.
Voice.
So his like voice, I guess, was bothering him, and he canceled his show in Boston. That's like tonight. So Maria and I are very excited because if that would have happened to us, we
got
would have
lucky.
ended it, all of it.
I would have
just all of it.
changed my flight for that night.
I would have been distraught.
Yeah.
So that was our Saturday night.
We walked 18 miles yesterday.
It was kind of crazy. I mean, like, in New York, you do a lot of walking, especially when you're, like, downtown, because there's not really, like, subways or, like, anything that goes from place to place as easily as, like, going from downtown to uptown. And so we just, like, walked around, went shopping in Soho. Did either of us buy anything?
No, not a thing.
I didn't buy anything?
Mm-mm.
Well, I spent $1 million at the concert last night, so that's...
Like, literally.
You guys want to see my merch?
Yeah, show them.
This feels so interactive now that we're on the couch
Together.
together. Okay, so we got the long sleeve. They didn't really have anything that wasn't a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. Like they didn't have like.
Do they have sweatshirts?
I didn't even see. They had one sweatshirt. That yellow one was the sweatshirt, but it was really thin, like a t-shirt.
This one's good.
This one is good. This is the one that I like, but I just don't know if I want a long sleeve.
Yeah.
This is the other one. Does that say Love on Tour?
Kind of does.
It does. Oh, Live on Tour. Right? I was like, is he like trying to make this Harry Styles
I
thing?
know.
Here we are, New York, New York. What does this
This
one
is
say?
actually
Brooklyn?
Yeah, that one says Brooklyn.
Anyway, so that's the merch. That's the merch. So we don't know who's gonna get what, but that's what we got so far. And then what else did I spend my money on last night?
Drinks. Yeah.
A White
And
Claw.
pizza.
A White Claw for $18.
Oh, yeah.
Steep.
Steep.
But that's what you gotta expect.
We got Dirty
especially-
Shirley's too.
$22.
$22, which was $44. And the 20%, it made it like $74. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I was like,
No.
it was expensive.
Crazy.
Yeah. Then we got pizza. Pizza was fire. It was actually really good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't like it?
I don't think it would. I'm not a big pizza girl. I liked it, but like I don't think it would be like I've had it now.
I love pepperoni pizza.
You are,
I think it's like other pizzas are fun, but a classic pepperoni pizza is there's just nothing.
I don't know why like my favorite pizza is chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah.
That's weird though.
No, I think that people like that pizza.
But it's just like not pizza in a way.
Yeah.
That's so American, I feel like. Chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah,
on
that's
pizza.
not from any other country.
It's not Italian.
That's a
For
classic.
sure, not
Yeah.
Italian. Anyways, today we got up and went and got bagels.
Best bagel I've ever had.
Wasn't it good?
I actually keep thinking about it.
I introduced Maria to the egg bagel, which I guess is like a New York, New Jersey thing. I don't want to say which one because like
We should bring it to the wheel.
we really need to bring it to the wheel.
I feel like it would be like people would get that every morning.
Yeah. No, so good.
It was so. Wait, guys. Today?
Are you gonna tell our church story?
Yeah, we can do it together.
No, you tell it.
Okay, Allie and I this morning, we were laying in bed as long as we possibly could. We were moving slow, and we planned to get bagels and coffee and go to mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral. So we will go on our way. We order the bagels to pick up because that line was long. I'm glad that we did that. But the guy didn't give us our coffees, and
I like said something to him when we got there. I was like, and we had the 2 coffees. He was like, okay.
yeah, I think
And then I don't think he registered like what I actually said.
yeah. So we like didn't skip on our way to church right away. So we waited probably like 10 minutes, honestly.
No, it was longer.
Really? So we're booking it to the subway to make it to mass. And we get there 2 minutes late. Like literally, it was really good timing actually. So we sit in the back of the church because where else would we sit? Personally, I was pretty distracted because the church is so beautiful and people can walk through the church while mass is happening, which really like I was
I had to close my eyes.
I was
don't
not
know if you saw
listening.
me.
No, I didn't.
I was literally there sitting like this because I was like, also the guy in front of us, he had something going on, like some medical issue.
Yeah,
So like
he was
don't
in pain.
judge him at all. I felt really bad.
I had to
But
figure out
he
what
kept
it was.
doing something with his hands and like drinking water and like
Yeah.
it was a
He
lot.
like was in pain, I think. Like it
So,
looked like he was in pain.
Yeah, so I was trying to like not look at him because
Yeah.
I was gonna get distracted.
Yeah. I was just like not listening to the word of God. I was really distracted. Lo and behold, an usher walks up to our pew. You can tell this part because I was like, I didn't know what was happening and I was really trying to ignore what
He
was
walks
going on.
over with like the offering sticks and he's like, and I was like,
I don't have cash.
because I don't have cash and like they have a little QR code that you can like donate with, which I didn't get to do because I was the chosen one, and then Maria was the other chosen one.
I saw her. I knew what they were doing. When
I didn't.
I knew that they were asking you to do that, and I was like, "Oh my
I didn't know it was
gosh."
something you got chosen for.
I kept looking forward, and then Ali stood with the
I
stick
was like,
in front of the
sure.
pew.
What
looking
did
at
you say
me.
no?
I looked over, and the guy was like, "You too, babe." I was like, "Okay, here we
You as
go.
well.
Might as well." And because I think it's in New York City, like I was not used to the flow of the way that they were doing this. It was very strange. But he stopped us at our pews where we were gonna start, and we collected mass offerings
It was a
in
moment.
St. Patrick's Cathedral.
It was such a moment.
Crazy. I was cooking. My people were ready.
My people were all like this.
They were scrambling.
No, they were holding their money inside their hands, so I couldn't even see it. So I was like, who's giving me money? And then I walked past, and then they were like, oh, and I was like, oh, okay. And they'd go like this, and then they'd put it in and go. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like sat for a good minute before Allie came.
No, Maria was done. She was like,
and the guy was like, good job. You got a lot of offering.
You got a lot of money,
girl. And people were dropping 50s in there.
Not in my bin. People were dropping ones in my bin. I think that's why they were covering. They were like,
they didn't want to be embarrassed. I was shocked. They were being generous.
It was honestly so fun. I've never felt more special.
And then I felt really bad because I was also distracted after that. Could not stop laughing.
No, I was so excited. My smile has never been so big. I was ecstatic.
It's crazy.
Best moment of my life. So that was our day today. And then we were on a high after that. Just our
adrenaline, yeah. That's probably why we're crashing right now. It just wore off.
Yeah, that's true.
What did we even do after that?
Then we walked through Central Park.
I wish I would have gotten that shirt at the American Girl Doll store.
You could have.
I know. It's a really good shirt.
We did go back through Rockefeller Center, Maria and I went to the American Girl Doll store because I have a weird obsession with American Girl Dolls.
It was fun.
They're so
I'd never been in that.
It's like so cute. It's such a
classic.
It's such a classic thing, but it's also like so girlhood. Like it's just like, oh
yeah,
a girl and her doll.
They have like the salon there for kids. That was so cute.
I need to find some kid to take there to nanny. I had a great time. Then we walked through Central P. What did you think of the park?
I think it has a lot of potential.
You were underwhelmed?
It was like the weather wasn't good for a park. It's huge. I was shocked.
It is huge.
I didn't realize how massive it was. I would go back when it was.
It's much more romantic when it's actually green.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like the weather was the problem. I felt like the grass and the dead trees
just
were the
looked
problem.
like it was sad outside today.
But like in the summer when people are there and there's like music everywhere.
Yeah, I bet that's fun.
Yeah.
I would go back.
So fun.
I will be back.
So what are your overall impressions of New York?
Not what I remembered. I think when I think of New York, I just think of like Times Square.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody thinks.
Yeah, but it's not. It's honestly not as crazy as like I could confuse it for Pittsburgh if I'm being honest.
It was a pretty calm weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Soho was the only place that we went that was like, whoa.
People are out. Yeah.
People are out. And it's just more like navigating with the crowd.
Yeah.
But
this girl really knew where she was going too. So I feel like
I'm a bet at this point. What else? What else are your thoughts?
Food, 10 out of 10.
We ate really good.
I didn't have one bad meal.
What?
I said I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said I had one.
No, I didn't. I didn't have one bad meal. All of the coffee was really good. It was just fun walking and messing around on the subway and seeing all the people.
No, it really is. I feel like New York is a good city that like you can actually do stuff without paying.
Yeah.
Like what do you do? And like even like the museum, like we paid $1.
Yeah. So museum was cool. I'm glad that we went there.
Isn't it huge though?
Yeah, I was like, have we been in this room before? How do people know where they are?
No.
The map was not helpful.
It was not helpful. What I was gonna say about the food though is that like I feel like because it's so expensive in New York, you just like won't survive, and there's so much good food, you just won't survive if you're not a good restaurant. Like if you are like bad, like people just aren't gonna go, and then you're like not gonna be able to make rent. Like people can go to good places.
That's true.
It's not like Wheeling.
But it's crazy how quick.
We have no other options.
Yeah, like Tim Hortons, great. It's crazy how quick they make their food, and it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people probably are prepping on people are in there probably all night long.
Was the taco place not crazy?
It was so good.
You can see them all working though, and they're like insane.
There were like 12 people cooking
in like a small area.
I like markets like that. I don't know if it was a market.
It was
just
we should have walked through more of it.
Big.
We didn't have a ton of time. That was the recap.
Yeah, I wish I could have met Role Model, but maybe another time.
Next time. What was it?
Did you know that I moved the VIP
rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. There was like a VIP rope for the people that paid for VIP, which how much do you think they paid?
I don't know, but we were in that bitch.
Like,
when everybody got drunk and it was dark, I moved it.
I wonder how much they were, honestly. I don't even know if I have a way of like figuring that out. But I at one point was like, oh my gosh, like I could literally duck under this rope.
Allie
And
went
I'm in
under
VIP.
the rope. I didn't even know that she was honestly.
So
she was pretty
I
slick
just
with it.
squatted down, like, ooh, dancing, dancing, dancing. Came back up. I was on the other side of the rope.
I didn't notice until the girl behind her was like, WTF.
Did she say that?
No, but
What
she
did
was.
she say?
I don't know.
She was just mad.
She just looked. Yeah.
Was this the one that like was so drunk?
So like
Yeah.
got drunk. Yeah.
Like it's silly.
I think
it's
she had to
funny.
leave.
I went back.
Because I don't remember seeing her.
No, I think she did. Imagine paying all that money to go to a concert and getting so drunk you have to leave. That's insane. There's just no reason
What's
to
the
do that.
point? And then you don't even remember.
No, I know. Like, I had one drink and then Maria and I split another drink. And I would not have drank more than that.
Mm-mm.
There's just no need, and I want to remember.
They were stiff. Well, the mixed drink was stiff.
The White Claw was normal.
Yeah.
Should I do a this or that question?
For sure.
So first of all, we're going to talk about some common New York City myths and see what Maria thinks about them.
Okay.
And see if any of these were debunked. Because I am a New York City fanatic. I love her. She's my fave. So I may be a little bit biased.
Okay.
But Maria's fresh here. So she has some thoughts.
Unbiased.
Or unbiased. Okay. First suspicion. New Yorkers are rude. What did you think?
We actually just talked about this. I didn't get that vibe this weekend. We didn't like run into anybody.
No one's rude.
Nobody was rude. I'm sure there are rude people in New York.
There's rude people everywhere.
Yeah. But Allie was saying earlier, just because everybody in New York City's in a rush and like
they're just in a hurry.
They're in a hurry, they're stressed out.
Which
people
makes them, like,
who come to
very
visit
irritable.
are enjoying their time, which is also fair. So like I think it's just normal that visitors think locals are.
Yeah, New Yorkers move really, really quick.
Got to.
And so you can instantly tell when people are tourists. Even if people aren't tourists, like even if somebody's just taking their time for one reason or another, people get irritated.
Yeah.
And that's really all that I've ever seen. Traffic, I feel like, is where I've seen like the most rude interactions, is people being mad about other people's driving.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. They're just like, everybody's in a hurry, trying to get to where they want to go.
Yeah.
New York City is dangerous. Any thoughts?
I feel like we stayed in safe areas for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not dangerous. I think it was fine because we were together the whole time. And you probably are better at speaking to this because you live here. If I was traveling here or just like doing what you do all day long, my head, like I would always be cautious and paying attention. Like I would never let my guard down here. But there was nothing that happened that there's just crazy people. There's more crazy people here than West Virginia.
Yeah, and I think like.
But I also feel that way in Wheeling just because I'm a woman. Like if I'm alone somewhere. If I'm at Walmart?
Yeah, no, I think that that's something you can kind of experience anywhere. I feel like for the most part, I think people
if you know where you're going.
People are dying on the subway every day. Like, I think that's the more misconception that I feel like comes with dangerous. Like, people think you're gonna, like, get shot. And, like,
yeah.
We did Upper West Side, Upper East Side, Central Park, West Village, Soho, Brooklyn, Lower East Side, Midtown. We did a lot.
Did everything, actually.
We actually, like, went everywhere except, like,
Queens,
all the way up and all the way down. Because we didn't do, like, Fide or Tribeca. But, like, everything in the middle, we did it.
Yeah.
Covered. Everywhere is, like, pretty chill. It's definitely, like, you always just want to be aware of your surroundings because you're out in the open with people and you're like,
and even
it's way more people than you would come into contact with.
Last night, when we were traveling back at 12:30 a.m., feeling a little loose, like I really wasn't worried then either.
I wasn't either. No one's bothering us on the
Yeah.
subway. Like
If I had been alone, probably would have been a little bit scared.
Yeah,
but
no, that I wouldn't do alone.
Yeah.
I just like honestly, one, there's strength in numbers, and there's also like comfort in somebody else
Yeah.
being there for you, because like nobody else, I guess, like feels like they owe you protection or anything.
Yeah.
And so it is good just to like travel with another person, but I'd say like during the day, you're perfectly safe to like be alone and out and about.
Yeah. Everyone else is.
Yeah, I feel like pretty debunked.
Everybody moved to New York.
Everyone should move to New York. That's actually all I want to talk about from that list because I don't really like any of the other ones. So now we're moving on. I don't even know if we can do this or that because I don't think that you've actually experienced all of these.
We can try.
Would you rather have the best apartment in the worst neighborhood or the worst apartment in the best neighborhood?
Worst apartment in the best neighborhood.
I agree. Because one, you don't need to spend all your time in your apartment. Like, what do you really need in your apartment?
And how bad is the worst apartment in the best neighborhood?
Right? Yeah. Like the
And
best
how
apartment
good
in
is
the
the
worst neighborhood.
And you're unsafe.
You would never want to leave your
That
apartment.
could mean like you get a lock on your door.
You would never want to leave your apartment.
Yeah.
And you need to leave your apartment in New York. What's the point? Literally, what is the point? Would you rather eat at the same restaurant forever or never be able to repeat a restaurant?
Never repeat.
I agree. I agree. There's too much good food.
Too much to try.
I actually was told this by somebody, so who knows if it's true, but this person told me it and I believe it, is that there's like over 30,000 restaurants in New York City. So like if you ate out for every meal, it would take you like 30 years to do it or something.
That's crazy.
Or it's something crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, there's
Should we
too
try
much
it?
opportunity. Should we start today?
Can somebody fund that?
You guys fund it? They should make us a TV show for that.
Yeah, honestly.
That I would do it.
I would too.
Absolutely. Okay.
But we would have to walk everywhere, so we didn't get that from eating out.
This is very true. We would have to. Would you rather only be able to go to the touristy spots or never be able to go to them again?
After I did them once,
No.
I never get to go to them.
I guess you never get to go to them.
Or I only go to them? I don't know. That's a really tough question.
How would you? That doesn't even seem
Where else
plausible.
do you
Like,
go?
what do you do if you can't go? So no, I don't like that question because like there's no way to like only go to the touristy spots.
Well,
Like,
it's not
what?
touristy in New York.
Like a restaurant that's not touristy. So like where we had our bagel is like Insta famous, so it is touristy. So we wouldn't be able to go there. But we couldn't go to like a hole in the wall.
You can't
really
even
good-
walk anywhere in New York if you don't go to like Central Park.
Yeah, like I feel like that's like actually impossible.
Yeah, stupid
I don't
question.
like this because it's not possible. I
It's
like
a bad question.
I like my questions to have some reality to them. Would you rather never get a seat on the subway again or have to deal with a chatty stranger every ride?
Never get a seat.
And stand. Yeah, I agree. You don't know what they're going to talk to you about. That sounds scary. Would you rather have a celebrity randomly photobomb all your selfies? This is so dumb. Obviously, I'd choose that.
What's the other option?
Or always run into influencers filming TikToks in your favorite spots. Like, why would I want that?
I don't want that at all.
Obviously, like, imagine you take a selfie.
Zac Efron's beside you.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why is that
Every
even a
selfie,
question?
I would never stop taking selfies.
I would take a selfie every single day.
Yeah.
I'd walk out of my house, selfie, bam.
Yeah, who's
Selfie,
here?
bam. Who is it? Yeah, no, absolutely. I would take selfies just so that the celebrities would come to me. Would you rather live next to a 24-hour bodega or a 24-hour diner? Bodega.
You think?
I don't know,
I
actually.
feel like that attracts a crowd at night. Like an interesting crowd. Diners could be quiet. I'm going diner.
You're looking for quiet?
I'm just saying, like, at
like
night.
you're saying, like, oh, they're all, like, drunk and getting snacks and, like,
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah, and like smoking cigs and
Yeah, I guess.
a diner could be loud, but also like I don't know.
I'm
that a
thinking
diner's
more
gonna-
for convenience. Like, do I want to walk out of my door and get stuff from a bodega, or do I want to walk out of a door and get stuff from a diner?
I think I'm still gonna go with for safety reasons. I'm going with diner.
Okay. 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 Would you rather actually maybe a diner because like it'd be way better if you like wanted
meal.
meal. Like if I was like, oh, I'm hungry, I need a snack.
And maybe
I
you
could just
become
have
really
it.
good friends with the
Yeah.
owners and they might just feed
I
you.
could schmooze them. Yeah.
Who's up?
Would you rather live next to a oh wait. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Would you rather give up bagels or pizza for life? Easy.
Immediate.
Ah! Siri, it's easy for me.
I mean, my first instinctual thought was pizza,
I understand.
Stop.
but I really like pizza.
Mine would be pizza for sure.
I think I'm gonna not answer this question.
You have to.
Ah, I
You
can't.
like bagels more than pizza or pizza more than bagels?
No, like my first thought was give up pizza. Like, is this in New York or like in my life? Because if it's in New York, no, 'cause I don't know. I bet pizza's really good. I mean, the pizza I had last night was fire, but the bagel I had this morning was really good.
I know, and you could get a pizza bagel if you wanted a way around it.
Could I?
Uh-huh. I'm sure you could find a place.
I'm gonna pass. Can't do it. I can't
Okay.
make my pick.
It's just like of all the foods, not my favorite. It's the sauce, I think, for
Not a
me.
marinara girl.
But I like it for a pasta.
It's interesting.
But I guess it's not my favorite pasta sauce. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you rather take the subway with no AC in the summer or walk 40 blocks in the winter?
40's a lot.
Subway with no AC.
Really? All those scents in the summer? I don't know.
Like I've done it. I've done the winter and walked 40 blocks.
How long does that take?
It's actually miserable.
I don't know.
Marie, you saw my finger last night. I couldn't do it.
I don't have Raynaud's though. So I think it may be like a little bit
True,
easier
but
on
it's
me.
like cold. Like imagine if
It's
was,
cold, but like bundle up and walk and you'll get a sweat in and you'll like
it's not
get a
that
little
easy.
workout. I'm sure it's not, but I'm not trying to smell everyone and be
Okay.
hot in a subway. Underground, no thanks. I'm good. I'll walk.
No thanks. All right. Okay. Would you rather live in a tiny apartment in Manhattan
Mhm.
or a big apartment, and alone, or a big apartment in Brooklyn with roommates?
Do I like my roommates?
You don't know. Indifferent.
Is it you? If it's you, I'm going Brooklyn.
Yeah, I would go Brooklyn if I liked my roommate.
Yeah.
If I was
If it was like
if it was
a
bad
random
roommates, I'm gonna take a
situation.
small apartment every single day.
Yeah, probably anyone probably would.
Would you rather go to a rooftop bar or an underground speakeasy? This one's actually hard for me. I can't
Yeah,
decide.
that's tough. I wanna like I love rooftop bars. During the day,
I think I'd go to rooftop bar actually.
all the time.
Obviously, like in winter, I'd rather go to speakeasy.
I also think I would rather like if I'm going out at night, I'm going speakeasy. But if I'm drinking during the day,
I don't know because what I don't like about speakeasies is they always have music so loud and you have to like scream to your friends. Like rooftop bar, I feel like you can like talk. It's like chill, it's casual. I
Yeah.
like fresh air.
Yeah.
I like being outside. Yeah.
All right, I think
Might
I'll go
do that.
rooftop too. My toes hurt so bad. Do your toes hurt?
No.
Oh.
Would you rather live in a high-rise apartment or a brownstone? I live in a brownstone, essentially. But a high-rise apartment would be like a luxury building. You're not gonna offend me.
I don't know.
It is
There's
hard.
less people here.
There's less people, but it's also less amenities and more money.
High rise. Fine.
Take
They probably
those.
have a gym there too.
I know.
Like free coffee.
That's the end of that list.
That's a good little segment.
Besides the concert, what was your favorite thing we did?
I really liked the museum. That was fun. But I was also like getting a little tired at that point. So if I had had more energy,
Yeah.
I would have liked it better. But like by the 7th room we walked into, I was like,
Gotta
these
get outta
paintings
here.
kind of look the same.
We gotta get out of here. Yeah.
The photo booth was really fun. Actually, yesterday was just a fun day.
Wasn't it? And we did
We just,
literally like
What, bebopped around.
nothing except the concert, really. We just like shopped around.
We stood in line for that concert for like an hour and 30 minutes.
Not worth it.
And the people behind us were honestly it was just one girl.
She was talking about her friend that she should not be friends with anymore because she's a horrible friend to her. Megan,
I
if
think-
you're listening.
Megan, it's you, Megan.
Megan.
Here's the crazy part about this story. I mean, Allie and I are not afraid to talk about the things of our high school and middle school years. But this girl was really just stuck on whatever had happened the whole story was just
It was like literally about like 7th grade.
yeah. And then this story is probably 45 minutes long. She's telling these two girls. I don't know what their relationship was because I feel like they should know. They knew the girl that she's talking about. And then these two guys join them. Probably like an hour later, does it all over again. The whole story. I'm like, at this point, I don't think that Megan was ever the problem.
I feel like it was her.
It's you, babe.
It's her. Yeah. We did podcasts from there, so.
Oh, yeah. Let's drop that in here.
If any of that is usable, you will hear about it right now.
Hi guys, it's Allie
and Maria.
We're here. We are in line currently at the Role Model concert.
In the streets of Brooklyn.
And we didn't know that there was like a ginormous line and that everybody was going to get here at the crack of dawn.
I didn't know that people liked Role Model.
The way we liked Role Model.
Nobody knew about him.
Turns out all of Brooklyn knew, apparently. All of Manhattan knew, and they're all here in line in front of us.
And they're selling fake merch.
He's so big that they have to knock him off already.
There's some drama going on right behind us.
There really is.
I'm trying to know.
We're trying to know. We're gonna put my phone over by them. We're gonna record it and put it on the pod. So Megan and her friend group ditched her. And she was like, can I sit with you guys? Because they're on the same bus. They were like, yeah, it's fine. But then Megan and her got so close, and Ashley always wanted to be with the popular kids. So she was like, what?
And she, like, every time she would, like, tell us about like, her friend group problems.
You think they can tell I'm recording?
No, they don't know.
I'm trying to speed this part up because it's boring.
Yeah.
What else happened?
The next part's boring. The friend group took Megan back.
Anymore. But maybe you can listen too. Okay, I'm starting to think that these girls are in high school.
Oh my gosh. Tyler is literally manipulative and toxic. Her best friend was his cousin, so she couldn't escape. Is this what's gonna happen to me and you?
No, guys, no.
This part I cannot say.
The cousin was watching them make out, but I could be wrong.
She would, like, full on, like, screaming matches at us. Like, how we suck for getting closer to each other. And we're like, what do you want us to do? Like, watch you make out with your boyfriend in front? Like, so it would be like that. And that happened for, like, 3 years.
That's a really
I
long.
went to, I missed the part. They were my neighbors.
I feel like that's an important piece of the story.
Taste, but, like, Megan likes country. Like, and I don't like country. Like, so I was like, oh, like, you know, Megan would like this kind of music, all and stuff.
Guys, I wish you could see my face. What is that on the ground? Is that poo?
That is poop. It's definitely dog poop though.
Right?
Remain calm.
Gotta be.
This is insane. How old are these girls?
This lore goes back far.
It seems fresh.
It does. It's like the cut is bleeding still. Okay, this guy has walked up and down twice.
Yeah, I've seen
Freak.
him. He looks like a serial killer.
Really skinny guy. Really skinny, really tall. In all black.
With like shoulder length hair, just like
Walking quickly.
making note of this in case anybody needs to find us. If something happens to us, it was this man. They're 20.
That seems so young.
They're 20 and they're complaining about something that happened when they're 13. Now this is embarrassing. No.
We do it all the time.
No, we're 13. 7th grade. We only brought that up once.
Yeah, you're right.
And we're back.
And we're
okay.
back. There's something else that happened in line that I forget. What was it?
In front of us or behind us?
Don't
The
know.
freak of a man.
Oh yeah, that guy was weird.
There was a guy that just kept walking up and down the line and around the area, and everybody was clocking him. But
Yeah, we talked to these 2 girls about it, so like everybody knew.
they're so weird.
Oh, we made a TikTok. We took probably 30 minutes to make one TikTok. Could not get it right.
for it to get 30 likes.
Yeah, but let's see how many views it got.
And if you're our friend and you didn't like it, we know.
21 likes, 616 views.
21 likes. People are rude. People are literally rude.
And like I know all these people who watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're our friend, should we just start calling them out by name?
Yeah, do we want to? Somebody's picking her up.
Who is that?
My cousin.
27 likes on that one. Oh, my dad's calling me. Hello?
Guys, should I move to New York? Yes or no?
I really want Maria to move to New York. I think we would have so much fun together. It's just like if I don't know if I'm staying in New York yet, so we have to figure that part out
Yeah.
before we make
I don't
Maria
think that
move
I
here.
would want to move and not know anybody. I'm not like you.
Well,
to New
I
York. I
went
could
to
move-
school,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but I do kind of think New York is a little bit of a hard place to make friends.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody's here on business. Like nobody came here for fun.
I
I
also
feel like.
I also feel like a lot of the people that are here and move here kind of
No.
move here in a group.
Yeah, they
It'll
like know people.
almost. Like it'll be like I met a girl that had just moved here and she was like, "Oh yeah, all my friends from college like moved here after college." I'm like, "That's crazy." Because actually all my friends from college like went separate ways and or are still in college. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's crazy that I'm 2 years removed from college. That's so sick. Whatever. I can't think about that. I
Yeah.
can't think about it.
Nobody talk about my birthday coming up.
Or she's gonna freak.
I'm gonna freak out.
She's gonna freak.
I wish we would have gone to a farmer's market.
Oh yeah, is there anything that we didn't get to do that you wanted to do?
Not wanted, because I can come back. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing like I was expecting, but maybe like a Broadway show.
What do you want to do on your next trip? Yeah.
Like a Broadway show.
I know. If you had stayed for like even a day longer, I
We
would have said we
could've.
would have done Broadway.
Yeah,
But we
I-
had the concert, so then it was like
basically a Broadway show.
basically.
I would like to go back to Ellis Island. I went there when I was a little girl. That would be cool.
I haven't been, so
Yeah, you should go.
yeah.
Maybe like the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Honestly, the main thing I want to do is go to St. Patrick's.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So we did that.
Yeah.
I like have done some overlook things in New York, and I have a really bad fear of heights. Like honestly, it used to be just flying, but now I think like it was more always heights.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go up into those big buildings,
Oh, so you don't want to eat this?
I wouldn't not do it. There's some that I would not do. Like the one Vanderbilt, it like the floor is all glass.
Mhm.
I could never. On the edge, there's like this overlook called the Edge up in Hudson Yards, and it has a little triangle that comes out, and the wall is glass. I can do that. I don't like go up to the wall,
Don't love it.
but there's a triangle in the middle of all this that has a clear glass floor.
Mm.
And people sit on it and then somebody takes a picture. My mom sat on it and I had to take her picture and I thought I was gonna start bawling my eyes out, like hyperventilating.
Yeah.
It was so scary. I was literally taking the picture of her like I can't see, I don't even know if you're in the picture because I can't look at it. Like and so it just is like I was like not getting even close enough to the glass part. But it's freaky.
Yeah.
Like 100, it's like 100 stories
There's
up.
something in Chicago like that.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
but
Probably should know.
like 100 stories to the ground,
Yeah.
and you have
But like
nothing.
everybody's there every day. You know?
It's just
That-
nauseating
yeah.
for me. I don't think at all that it's gonna break and I'm gonna fall through the ground. The fear, I don't know what it
Yeah.
is.
No, I have like entrances. Today in Mass, I was looking up at the architecture and I was like, what if this building just collapsed? All of this, that's like, yeah. I get it.
No, I can get there too for sure. I feel like that's how I am with. I'm like, what if I like, or on the edge there's like a crack in the windows between each panel that's like literally
Yeah,
2
what if I
inches.
I'm
Like,
skinny.
I'm
It's
so skinny. I could
right.
literally fall through there.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Or like a phone, like dropping your phone, that would be,
yeah,
you'd kill someone.
could not live with that.
No.
Apparently, like if you drop a penny, you can kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that people don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just try to kill people for fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazies. But I guess they're probably not paying $40 to go up there. Hopefully not.
Right.
But I don't know, some crazies like have money.
And like hopefully they miss.
Like hopefully,
Hopefully.
if that's what if like a child though, like not knowing better.
Don't give children coins. Don't.
In heights.
Don't. Yeah.
Honestly, ever they could eat them too.
Yeah. Don't even take them up there.
Just like it's literally it makes me so nauseous that
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel the secondhand effects of it. I'm getting a little stressed out. My blood pressure is increasing.
Guys, it's getting dark outside.
I know it is. Maybe we can have everybody comment on what they think I should do with my life.
I've been telling this girl what she should do.
Yes, but
If you want to stay in New York, I
Trust.
fear you would have to stick out a job you really hate
I know.
to move up and work the position that you like love.
I just need everybody here to make me a New York City influencer.
Yeah.
If we all work together, we can do it.
You just have to start recording yourself.
I hate recording myself.
I know.
And I need to start posting like
I
intrusive
literally was
thoughts.
like, I'm gonna come here and make so many TikToks, and I can't. Sometimes I just can't.
No, it's a lot of work.
I just don't want to like whip out my phone and record.
It's a lot of work. You're like, no, I'm
Honestly, influencers are built different. Like, how do they just talk into their phone all day long?
how do they just talk? How do they just constantly be recording? And like
Do they live? Are they living?
it's literally like it's so time consuming. Like what do you mean
It
you're
really
setting
is.
up your phone to like make your bed, setting up your phone to video yourself walking into your kitchen?
I've done it, but it's like, and then you have to edit it. That's crazy.
Takes so long. Sometimes like if I make a video in the morning, I'll edit it on the train because like it passes the
Yeah.
time. I have to like sit there
There's nothing else
and
to
do
do.
something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Now I've been like reading on the train because I'm a very educated
Yeah.
scholar. And now I read, and I don't like to be on my phone. This is my new book.
When you read descriptions of authors, all of them say like they are a true voice of the generation, or like they
Is that what
always
it says?
It says it over here, but it's like every book that I guess that's why they're popular. But how can every author
is a voice of the generation.
every author has truly
I guess, like,
changed
honestly
the
isn't.
trajectory of whatever genre book they're writing?
I guess
I kind of like the name Dolly.
it's cute.
You ever hear yourself talking Valley Girl and you want to kill yourself?
No, I never do that.
You never catch yourself, or you never talk?
I never talk Valley Girl.
Yeah, you do.
I'm kidding.
Which is funny because we're so far from the valley. How did we become like this?
We actually are the Valley. Nay, the Ohio Valley.
I think it's referring to like LA.
Yeah, but we're still
We're
in the
part of
Valley.
Valley. We don't talk like the Ohio Valley girls.
They say something else. They say some other things that we don't.
We've got a different sort of voice.
I can't wait to read tonight.
Should have brought a book, honestly. I didn't even think about it.
Do you want one?
No,
Oh, are you gonna sleep on the plane?
I'll probably try.
I
I
love
don't land
sleeping
until
on the plane.
11:30 and then I have to drive home. Are you kidding?
That's crazy. Hopefully you'll land early.
Yeah, I feel like they always land like 20 minutes earlier than.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Wonder if we can do a this or that travel edition for
Yeah,
the
we
end.
should.
For the capper, for the final capper of the night.
This time the
edition.
pod has been together for a recording. Do you like this version? Let us know. Should we keep the Zoom meetings?
Should we
get together?
Should we move in and be roommates and Maria moves to New York City? Let us know. Okay, window seat or aisle? I don't fly on those kinds of planes. Is that what you're gonna say?
That's crazy. Here's my issue. If if I'm going overseas, unfortunately, I do have to roll aisle because this bladder is not made for a long. Like I hate
Yeah.
crawling over people. I feel so bad. But if it's a quick flight, I'm taking window because I would.
You know
like
what
to
I
not-
do on the overseas flight? I take window, but I take row that's like right behind the wing. And so they have like the exit there, so it's longer.
You pick. I don't pick my seat ever.
Oh.
I never pick. I always just go random.
But then how do you pick a window seat or an aisle seat?
Well, I don't pick. It's just like
You
what
just
I-
cross your
like
fingers.
if I
and hope
had
you
to
have an aisle?
choose. Yeah, I check in early. If you don't check in early enough, you always get middle. But if you check in, it goes either way. Yeah, I was middle on the way here. But I think I'm aisle on the way back. Also though, if I'm flying with people I know, I would take window because I don't care to climb over them.
If I'm flying with people I know, I like middle.
You gotta be in the center.
I'm like, let's go, guys.
Yeah, I gotta talk to everyone.
Band of brothers.
Yeah, no, I take.
I held both my parents' hands like this on the plane, taking off, and I was wearing my eye mask and my headphones over top, and there's just a tear streaming down my face.
Yeah.
I hate flying.
Personally, love an airport.
But when you sit in the aisle in the window seat in the emergency row, you don't have to ask people to get up. You can just get up, walk out, and go.
That's true.
That's the way to do it.
I don't personally ever want to sit in the emergency row.
I don't think it was technically an emergency row.
Who's the one behind it?
It was like, no.
It might have been the split between like business and economy.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like that first section, first row of the lower class people. Yeah.
Right. Have you ever
Beach?
flown first class?
Duh.
Okay.
You haven't?
I have once.
Once.
How many times have you?
Countless. I can't count.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do it like all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have to.
You have to fly first
It's
class.
because of my anxiety.
Right.
I feel better when I'm in a big seat. Well,
But you
the
can't
prob-
sit by people.
I do it when I fly alone. I don't really do it. Like if I'm with my parents or something, I'm not flying. Like we're not all flying first class. But I'll fly first class because I like to see the flight attendant. So I have to sit in like one of the first 3 rows in the aisle seat so that I can see her.
No, I mean like overseas first class. Like when
Oh
you
no,
go back.
no. I've only been overseas like a few times.
Oh.
No. But like anywhere domestically, if it's not
Like you sit by other people. Like it's like a first class.
yeah.
I see.
You still sit by other people. I don't know if I could do. Like, I just hate flying. I can't even talk about it. Okay, luxury hotel or cozy Airbnb.
I kind of love hotels.
Me too. I'm so glad you said it because I like a hotel too. Like I guess it would depend on where I was. Maybe
Yeah,
if I
for
was
sure. I mean, luxury over Airbnb, but if it was like any other hotel, I'm going Airbnb because Airbnbs are fun. Like I like Airbnb.
they're fun. Yeah, like I think at a beach, like I hate staying in a hotel at the beach. It's like weird. Like no, I want to walk around in my swimsuit. I don't want to like see people in the elevator like,
Yeah.
in a swimsuit.
Yeah,
Like I want to just like walk home from the beach in my bikini and like not feel weird.
yeah,
But I like when people clean up after me.
yeah. That's really
I
nice.
like when people clean up
Make
after
my bed,
me.
give me a new towel.
Yeah.
But they don't change the comforter on hotel beds. Did you know that?
Ever. They
Not
have to.
between guests. I mean, I'm sure they do at some point. That's what I've heard. Honestly, I've never worked in a hotel before, so really I can't.
That's what my dad told me about Airbnbs. Because we don't do it at ours. At our house.
I would believe that.
Like you don't change the quilt or wash
Yeah,
the quilt.
Probably true.
You wash the sheets, so that's why he says you have to go under the sheets. It seems literally gross and disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah.
Whatever. Road trip or a long haul flight? Road trip.
I think it depends on where I'm going. But you don't like planes. I like planes.
You like planes?
Like I like airports. Like I love going on a trip. I love flying. Yeah. I'm not like afraid to fly.
So you're feeling great about tonight.
Yeah, like I'm not bothered.
That's insane to me.
But I've been flying since I was like my first time on
Me
a plane,
too.
I was 6 weeks old.
yeah.
Like my first passport was 3 days after I was born. So I think it's just like
Well, but like mine wasn't 3 days after I was born. But I also
you
like
started traveling
grew,
young.
I grew
Oh.
up flying.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just as
Over time.
as I've gotten older and more aware of the evil in this world.
No.
As a
Okay.
child, I wasn't reading the news.
I say my prayers before every flight.
Yeah, me too. And I still have a PTAC. Anyways, plan every detail or go with the flow.
Again, depends on what vacation, like where I am.
Everything depends.
I know.
Everything
I can't.
depends.
I'm sorry. I just can't answer.
Plan every detail. I'm plan every detail every time.
If I'm at a beach, I'm go with the flow. If I'm at a lax, a resort, I'm go with the flow. If I'm coming to New York, actually I'm go with the flow.
You're go with the flow, I think, always.
Yeah, like I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
First class flight or 5-star hotel?
5-star hotel.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
like I like being in first class, but I love being in a 5-star.
I mean, if I'm gonna stay like it's just for the flight.
Yeah.
I'm small. I've been sitting econ my entire life.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Visiting a new place or returning to a favorite destination?
New place.
I don't know. I love going to new places, but like if I had to go to
I feel like there's enough places you can always find a place that's similar to your favorite place.
this is true, but like I'm thinking okay, if I'm thinking in my mental state right now, I'm like if I was going somewhere, I would absolutely love to just like go to like a comfort beach or like a comfort place that feels like a second home.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to go somewhere new right now because I haven't traveled anywhere since August. I think. Yeah. I haven't gone anywhere like besides home in New York since August.
I don't remember the last place I went
New York.
besides New York. Last time I went somewhere. Oh, probably Disney. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Was that your first time?
Second.
Oh,
First adult time.
I went when I had COVID.
Nobody knew.
You're welcome, guys. Spread that right around. New York or Miami?
Like, I don't know. I think Miami's actually more dangerous than New York.
Definitely.
I actually don't care to go to Miami. That's not the place in Florida I would go.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Sage.
I had a great time when I went to Miami.
I would roll like Tampa or
You would Tampa over Miami?
I like the west coast of Florida better than the east coast also.
I agree. Me too. But I actually never been to Tampa, so I really can't. Like,
St.
judge.
Pete.
St. Pete, I heard is nice. Is that all we got? I feel like that's pretty good. Carry on or check luggage?
Checked.
I like to carry on.
I like a big bag.
I like a big bag, but I get really anxious they're gonna lose my stuff. And I have control issues, so I'm like, I need to know exactly where my bag is.
Yeah, but don't you hate when you get there and they're like, well, we don't have any more room, so you have to check it.
That never happens to me.
Uh.
'Cause I'm at the front.
Oh yeah, that's great.
No, it doesn't happen to me because I got so many United points because I only fly United.
Also, if you're like in the first zone, it won't
Really?
happen to you. I'm always like 7th zone.
No, really.
Guys, I have to leave soon.
I know.
See, I'm group 6 tonight.
So sad. Early morning flight or red eye?
Early morning flight. I don't like red eyes. That's what happened to me when I would fly back from LA. I'd get to Pittsburgh at 4:30 a.m. I hated it. Well, I guess there was a time change.
I feel like in theory I like a red eye because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sleep on the plane. I never sleep because I'm too anxious. So I feel like I'd rather do an early morning flight.
It also depends on if I'm going or coming home. If I'm going on vacation, I'm like, yes, wake up at 3 a.m. I'm so excited. Let's get to the airport.
Yeah.
I would rather come home on a red eye.
I get stressed that I'm not gonna wake up, so I never sleep good the night before a morning flight though.
Just
I get
set an
stressed.
alarm.
Yeah, I set an alarm all the time. I sleep through it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That alarm this morning, the first one, did you see me shoot up?
Yeah.
We both shot up at the same time.
Because here's what happened.
The music was crazy.
I accidentally clicked the long one.
And
the
you know
wrong
what?
one.
I was dreaming about vampires and werewolves all night. What are you gonna do all night, Al?
Watch Severance.
Are you on? There's only 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, I'm up to date though. I just haven't watched the new.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah, it comes out every Thursday. And so I didn't watch the episode Thursday.
I'm on the 5th episode of the first season. I also
There's so
don't have
much.
Apple TV, so I don't know when I'll watch it again.
Who do you watch it with?
I was watching it at my aunt's house. Yeah.
Binged it.
Oh gosh.
All right, we're gonna head out. Take Marmos to Penn Station. Get this girl on her plane.
Get me
It's
on.
not delayed yet or anything.
No, do you want us to be?
A little bit. I want you to be stuck here with me.
Yeah, but I gotta be at the hospital tomorrow.
I have to be at work tomorrow too. So we couldn't even have fun.
Yeah.
But we can have fun before and after work.
Maybe one day.
Guys, comment if Maria should move to New York City.
Yeah, do I even give New York vibes? I feel like I don't. I feel like I could. I feel like I don't.
I don't even think I did New York vibes. I think I.
You do.
You think?
You're a New York girl. I was thinking that the whole time I was here. I was like, Allie's so New York.
You heard it here first, guys.
I really thought that. I was like, this is kind of crazy. How'd she end up in Wheeling?
Right? How did I? I love New York. I think anyone can love New
I
York.
love
honestly.
New York.
I really do think New York is one of those cities that like anyone can find something here that they
Yeah,
love.
probably.
And like even if you're not a city person, which like Lee is the least city person ever, and he likes New York. He has fun here.
Yeah.
And not just because of me,
I just feel like it's not as crazy as people make it sound.
right?
It's just, I feel like it's probably hard to live like a comfortable life here.
It is. Because even like the smallest tasks are very difficult in New York. Most people don't have a washer and dryer in their apartment, so they have to get laundry done.
I'm not trying to be like,
You have to like take your sheets and stuff to the laundry in the morning so you can sleep on it at night. Like, or usually have an extra set because same day laundry is like super expensive. Most people don't have dishwashers,
yeah.
so you have to
I
wash all
could
your
do
dishes.
that. No washer and dryer is like a really hard no. for me,
Yeah,
actually.
you have to walk to the grocery store. You have to walk your groceries home.
Yeah.
I walk a mile to the grocery store.
But I also feel like there's grocery stores and markets on every little corner that like you don't have to do a big haul.
This place next door, I went and got 2 things the other day. $17. I went to Trader Joe's, bought my groceries for the week. It was $39.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not. You have to go to Trader Joe's or else it's
But I just mean like I feel like in Wheeling you can't go to the store every day after work, but like in New York
Yeah.
you can.
That's true.
You really
can,
need
like,
something,
If
you
you
just
really
stop
need one
by.
thing, you can just like pop in
Yeah.
on your walk home. Yeah, that is true.
And you don't need a car.
You don't need a
I
car.
kind of like no car.
I love not. Okay, I miss having a car. Like
I would
because-
not want to drive here.
No, I would never drive here, but I miss having like. I feel like I don't miss it as much now. When I first moved here, I really missed my car.
Yeah.
Now she's a
I can't
distant
imagine
memory.
how expensive it would be to keep a car in I kind of look ripped right now, in a parking garage.
Yeah, no, it would be absurd. No, I do feel like there's a lot of like minor inconveniences like that if you're not in love with the city, it will make it like not the place for you.
Yeah. We have to go.
We gotta go. Oh yeah, we gotta go. All right.
Bye, chat. See
Bye,
you next
chat.
time in New York.
Bye.